Well, hello. As we're preparing some ingredients, I just wanted to pull out these things so you could see what it is I'm talking about. You're going to have the shopping list there for eggplant parmesan, but these are the things that I've used and the brands that I use, more or less. So, of course, everybody knows about cheese. You can use any mozzarella cheese package, but for this recipe, you'll need about half of it. Okay, so whatever mozzarella cheese package you have, about half the package. I love to use fresh basil. I like to buy those basil plants, but you can also buy them in the clam. Now this is not basil, this is rosemary, but you can buy them like this in the store usually, and I would use the whole package actually for this recipe. So it's worth the $2 or $3 to get that fresh basil look. Also, I'm not showing you this because I don't want you to buy sour cream, but this is like the type of tub you would buy for ricotta, but you only need to use half of it. So if you don't have ricotta cheese, I found you can use cottage cheese just as nicely, and the same amount. Okay, so that you know to buy it in the tub. I love to buy this brand of tomato sauce. It's from Longo's, but any tomato sauce would do. But this is the one I love, and it's got tomato basil. You got marinara, different brands, but it's just the right amount. And it's just plain sauce, like it doesn't have a lot of additives to it. That's one of the reasons why I really love this sauce. Now, the biggest thing that I find is the success of this recipe to keep it healthy is using almond flour. I don't use white flour any longer. I use almond flour, and I don't bake a lot. But you can bake with almond flour. But anyway, I buy this bag at Costco, and it's about $20. Maybe $22 for it. Almond flour can be quite expensive, but if you go to a bulk barn or you buy at Costco, and I just keep these bags around and I use them, they're really, really good. So that's the big thing that you're going to use. And then plus Parmesan cheese. This is that kind of grated Parmesan cheese that you find in the store. You can grate your own, but I would try to don't use the shaky cheese from the jar. Like that's not even real cheese, I don't think. But I also love to grate up Parmesan Reggiana, that big block. I'll grate that in the food processor because that has a great smell and it's fresh. So the best thing is obviously to make it taste good is try to use as fresh things as you can, but you can certainly substitute most things. Okay, so that's to get you started.